Right now, Donald Trump is about to unleash a financial disaster so massive that you'll forget every other collapse in history. On a global level, Trump is preparing to crash the entire world stock market. Now you might be asking, if the markets crash, how does that benefit America? Wouldn't the whole world suffer, including the US? Let me break down the story for you. You've all seen Trump's recklessness lately. Tariff after tariff. Crashes everywhere. Trade wars burning like wildfire. And now Trump's next big move is to deliberately crash the entire stock market worldwide. Why? Because China has started offloading U.S. Treasury bonds. Remember, America owes China about $1.2 trillion, with an interest rate of 3 or 4%. China is rapidly selling those bonds. They can't sell them all at once, or the value would collapse. But slowly, they've already cut holdings from $750 billion down near $700 billion. And when China sells, the rest of the world follows. Investors everywhere are dumping U.S. treasuries. For those who don't know, bonds are basically loans given to a country, guaranteed by the government. You can cash them anytime. So China is trying to escape the U.S. dollar. What's Trump's response? He wants to crash the global stock market so brutally that you'll forget even the 1929 Great Depression. Here's how. The U.S. national debt is now at $37 trillion. Trump, as president in 2025, has to deal with this mountain of debt. But the U.S. doesn't have the money. So what's the trick? Trump wants investors to run away from stocks, crypto, and gold, so that the only safe option left in the world looks like U.S. Treasury bonds. Think about it. Crypto can give traders 20-25% returns, the stock market around 11-12%. But U.S. bonds only give 3-4%. Nobody wants them unless everything else collapses. That's why Trump is determined to crash the system. He'll drive down stocks, crash gold, hit every possible investment, forcing the world into bonds, and through those bonds, he'll pay off U.S. debt. Meanwhile, everyday people suffer. Inflation skyrockets. Recession hits hard. Jobs vanish. Retirement funds like 401(k)s get wiped out. And while ordinary people panic, insiders around Trump make billions. Here's the scheme. They know exactly when Trump is going to post or make a move. They dump stocks right before the market tanks, then buy back at the bottom. And when Trump makes another announcement, the market soars again. Billions, no, trillions are being made in this manipulation. And these same billionaires will fund Trump's campaigns. This chaos is global. Tariffs on China, tariffs on India, tariffs on Russian oil. Nobody knows what's coming next. iPhones, tech, supply chains, everything is disrupted. Inflation is rising everywhere, even in America, while military troops are deployed in Washington and LA. India has now joined BRICS, trying to escape the dollar system. China is openly saying they'll leave the U.S. financial system entirely. If that happens, the U.S. dollar collapses on its own. And yet Trump's game is clear. Crash the markets, push everyone into bonds, buy time to manage debt, even if the American people end up on the streets. This is the reality of the storm that's building. A crisis upon crisis, chaos upon chaos, and behind it all, Trump's inner circle, manipulating the system for unimaginable profit. Stay tuned. The storm is just beginning. This is Truth Uncovered. Don't forget to like, share, and drop your thoughts in the